I think more and more black women are looking around and saying, hey, I can't find a guy who has my same interests, education, income in black. I need to look elsewhere. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Well, the title of the book is Don't Bring Home a White Boy, which is what so many young African American women are told by their parents, or it's certainly implied in some of the things that their parents say when they're young. The idea is you can date anything you want as long as it's a black man, pretty much, and that to bring home a white boyfriend would be tantamount to completely erasing all of your cultural identity. So the title is really addressing that head on and saying, you know, I know you've been told this, but actually there's a whole lot more that we should be thinking about than just the color of a man's skin. And there are all kinds of really good reasons right now why Don't Bring Home a White Boy is the worst advice possible for a young black woman who is single and doesn't want to be. On the one hand, if a black woman says to me that she's just not attracted to white men or men of other races, I mean, we all have our preferences. I mean, some men like shapely figures, some men like slender figures, some women have a thing for dark hair, some women have a thing for straight teeth. I mean, we all have our funny little quirks about appearances. But I do think that I would ask the woman to look a little bit deeper about where her ideas of what a man's supposed to be like come from. There's a lot of cultural baggage that comes in when you start talking about all men of a certain race are not appealing. That sort of generalization should make any of us very, very nervous. And we have to take a step back and outline and understand, why do I say that? What is my definition of manhood? And is it really a good one? Is it one that serves me? It's something that I spend some time talking about in the book because I really think some of those notions have to do with a very dangerous idea of manhood that all of us need to get over, of all races and both genders. When we're caught up in our own unhappiness, whatever the reason is, we're not as able to fight for others. We're too busy worried about our own lack and our own problems. So I would say that being unhappily single can be a very devastating, very damaging thing, not just for the black woman herself, but for the community as a whole. And so this is an issue that should be brought to the forefront. It's something that we should be talking about, and we should be dealing with issues to make unhappy women happier women who are better equipped to address injustice in all of its forms all over the world.